Beth, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I became a Christian. So I became a Christian when I was at a camp when I was around 10 or 11 years old. That evening we'd been listening to a talk about why you shouldn't put things off because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. So that night I decided to put my trust in God and put Him first. Because I'd always believed in God and I believed the Bible was true, so it seemed like there was no reason for me not to become a Christian. Because being a Christian doesn't mean you have to do a ritual or anything to become a Christian. It just means you put Him first in your life and you trust that He is always there for you and that He makes the right decisions for you. So at that time I didn't realise that being a Christian wouldn't always be easy. Skipping on a few years, I just stopped praying to God and reading the Bible, but somehow God kept on being such a big part of my life through my family and friends and the church community. Looking back, I can see that He never left me alone. I just needed to come to that realization myself. Even when I felt like He wasn't listening to my prayers and it was pointless reading the Bible, He was still there and He never gave up on me. God has worked in my life in so many ways, but specifically through prayer. It's been really good. He's answered so many of my prayers and He's given me the strength to talk to my non-Christian friends about religion and the Bible and just everything to do with Christianity, which has been really helpful. He answered my prayer that a friend of mine would come to church with me, so that really helped strengthen my faith because I was able to explain things to her and that helped me understand Christianity more. Another way God works in my life is by providing comfort and relief in the fact that He understands what I'm going through and He always hears me when I'm struggling, even if no one else seems to. So even though it feels like you're the only person going through whatever struggle you might be, but God understands, so you can talk to Him about it. He wants you to talk to Him about it through prayer. Being a Christian is sometimes quite difficult in high school or just in life, because not everyone will have the same opinions as you or agree with your opinions. But it helps me to remember that God has promised Christians eternal life in heaven with Him. So even though things in this life may seem really difficult, we have heaven to look forward to, where there will be no suffering, no pain, no embarrassment, no fear of rejection. Having Christian friends from church or camp also really helps, because often you're going through similar struggles, so you can give each other advice or talk about your problems with them, and I thank God for them every day. As a Christian, I try to love everyone, even if I disagree with their lifestyle, because Jesus never hated anyone, even if everyone else did. I like to think that I model my life after Jesus, but it's a lot harder than that because He's perfect and we can't be. But it's important not to feel like a failure if you make mistakes, because it's in our nature. We're always going to be sinful, and that's not anything we can change. So if we just try to be good and kind and loving like Jesus, then maybe people will notice you're a Christian for good reasons. I would urge anyone thinking about becoming a Christian just to do it, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So just trust God and give your life to Him.